Tokyo Avengers has brought some pretty good characters already. In part 1, we got Mikey, Takamichi, and Mitsuya. Mikey, of course, being the fan favorite. Everybody loves him. Crazy over-the-top damage. Just one of the best nukers we ever had. And damage dealers just as a whole. Mitsuya, you know, solid arch genner. Pretty much can be used on any team due to his true art and everything like that. And pretty great. And Takamichi is, But tomorrow night, we get part 2 of Tokyo Avengers, which brings along 2 characters, one of them being Shifuyu and the other being Draken. And I personally believe Draken is the real prize of the crossover. I know I've said in the past that I think Mikey was possibly the prize of the crossover, but after looking into it a little bit more, I realize just how crazy Draken truly is. And why I believe he will probably be the most meta-breaking out of all of the Tokyo Avengers characters, and also last the longest out of them all. So, let me explain. If you don't know what Draken does, let's run through it real quick. Draken has a few main strengths to him. If you look at his base kit, you may not notice anything too crazy. His skill, art gauge plus 30, and also reduces the enemy's defense. His art is able to reduce the enemy's damage resist, and then the true art is able to reduce the enemy's physical resistance and give everybody art gauge. Also, the true art does stack in terms of physical resist down. And I know that may not sound too crazy, but he has 2 passives that are very good. One is Art Gauge Master level 3, and then you have his other ability, or his unique ability, the Tokyo Manji Gang Vice Leader. The higher the HP, the higher all allies physical damage, maximum 100%. So as long as Draken is on the field with full health, you're going to be able to get an unconditional 100% physical damage up. Let that sink in for a second. Just by existing, he has 100% physical damage up. In order for you to get 100% physical damage up currently in the game, if we're not talking equipment here, what do you need? You need a Swick, or like a Sistina, a Shuri that can ramp, and these require you to use true arts, waste time, all that type of stuff. Draken said screw all that, just being on the team with me gives you the physical damage up. And not to mention too, he also has the Art Gauge Master level 3, so he's able to support his team and make his team even faster. So Draken is literally every physical damage dealer's best friend. Not only is he every physical damage dealer's best friend, he's also every physical nuker's best friend. Where Draken strives the most at is in the nuking setting, since he requires his HP to at least be at 100% in order for you to get the 100% physical damage up. So how is he able to pretty much stay at a high percentage threshold in most fights? You nuke with him, or you put him on a team that's heavy sustained. But let's just say nuking for right now. He works in every physical nuke. There's not a single physical nuke that wouldn't want Draken on their team. Him just being there will increase your damage drastically, since you could either opt to use the art that increases your damage to the enemy, which is a multiplicative debuff, or you can opt to use the true art to give the physical resist down. Or, since he does have the 5-star physicals and the 5-star magic, depending on how fast you want to do it and depending on how much time you want to waste, you could probably go from the art to the true art depending on what equipment you have. And I really wish I could playtest this unit and really show you guys the ideology and like the things that I'm thinking of in my head when it comes to nuking with this character, because I feel like just talking about it doesn't do it justice. But let's go on with this a little bit further. Let's talk about the whole power creep idea. Power creep is pretty prevalent in every gacha game, and especially in this one. If you want to know more about that, I made a video on it not too long ago. But the thing is that Draken is almost power creepable? Is that even a word? He's very similar to that of a character like Forte, since Draken is mainly used for his supporting capabilities with his physical damage up, his art gauge up, and his physical resist down, or his damage resist down. That's the reason why you're putting Draken on the team, not for damage or anything else. And because of that, he will last longer than any of the other characters in Tokyo Avengers. As long as there's physical damage in the game and physical damage dealers, he's gonna be able to be used. Draken will age like fine wine, because the more that we go on and the further we get into the game, there's gonna be characters that release that are insanely strong, and Draken will be able to benefit them. Fire or Veil is a very big one. I know a lot of people may not know how strong he is, but that guy is cracked. Dead Master just recently released in JP, which is the new physical nuker on the block, and let me tell you, that robot chick got some damage, bro. And I know this ain't a Dead Master video, but Jesus Christ, do you see this? Do you see what I'm seeing right now? This is dumb. This shouldn't be possible. Do you see the floor that they're on? Oh, and another one that I know everybody loves so much, Summer Sistina. Being able to scale her true art off of her HP, guess what? She's physical damage, baby. Like, and it just keeps going. Any character that you're probably excited for that's in JP that's coming to global is more than likely a physical damage dealer. Of course, there is a con to Draken, and it's the fact that I think that he strives the most in nuking situations. Can you use him in sustained comps? Absolutely. His kit actually allows him to be able to be used in sustained comps. He gives everybody arc stage, he's able to stack physical resist down, and as long as you give him some healing to keep his HP high, team will still be able to benefit from the passive. But there may be some people that'll be like, OP, wait till the raids. You know what I'm saying? Wait till the raids and I'll show you how crazy you'd be. And hey, you know, go right ahead, show me, please. And hell, you may not even need to sustain with him in the raids because you could just nuke with him. You know what I mean? There's another con too that I haven't seen too many people talk about, and it is, you know, a thing that could happen or could start happening. They could start countering a lot of these characters that rely on HP passives by introducing stages that like half your HP in the very beginning of the fight. Think of something like the Ifrit fight, where as soon as you get into the fight with Ifrit, he instantly like nukes your entire team and puts everybody at red health. Well, in that situation, Draken isn't going to be that great. However, there are ways to, of course, regain that HP, so maybe you can counteract it. It just depends on the team comp and what you're doing. But either way you put it, the boy Draken is an insane character. Probably one of the strongest characters we've gotten in the game in a long time. I'm telling you right now, if you are into nuking and you wind up missing Draken, you're probably going to be a little bit upset. That's going to be it for this video. This video isn't a should you summon, by the way, so I'm not really going to be telling you if you should summon or not. More so give you some food for thought, so you can consider it yourself and decide whether or not you think Draken is a meta-breaking character or not. But thank you all for coming out. It's been your boy OP. Tell me down below how you guys are feeling about Draken. Do you think he's super crazy or what? Like I said, after further analysis, further inspection, I think this guy is the strongest character from Tokyo Revengers. But hey, let me know what you think down below in the comment section as well. If you enjoyed this video, highly recommend you check out either one of these videos on the screen right now. Great content, guarantee I love them. And oh yeah, before you leave, don't forget to drink water.